Today's essential video. 20,000 banks make use of please, ladies and gents, when you have a fixed supply and institutional demand for a regulated digital asset like XRP. You don't need to travel to MIT to find out what the price of XRP will be. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Another episode of this film will utterly blow your head, and the price of SERP is currently at 49, which I adore. I hope it falls much lower so that the weak hands can benefit. The peasants and imbeciles might simply quit, sell, and exit this sector, but if you know what you own, this should be an excellent opportunity to dollar cost average. Ladies and gentlemen, do you remember Tony McClin's video from yesterday on using a shared ledger? How will we connect 20,000 banks? I'm going to show you something. After his brief bit here, let's imagine there are over 20,000 banks on the earth. Each of those institutions has its own data center and ledger. We have a traditional financial messaging within those data centers. Infrastructure is messaging between those databases and messaging between those databases and market infrastructures that perform one thing. So the thesis tokenization wouldn't come down to this, would it? It would be fantastic if we began to transact on shared ledgers that were Turing complete and programmable, and what efficiency and innovation could be unlocked from that kind of arrangement in contrast to the current fragmented structure of our databases, which 20,000 people are now representing. Plus distinct islands, and if you understand how XRP works, here's a fast overview Ripple offers instead of having to hold local currencies and several NOR accounts. Banks can choose to hold XRP. Ripple's original digital asset, XRP, as a single bridge currency, Ripple estimates that by reducing redundant liquidity and account maintenance costs associated with more accounts, banks may save an additional 88.8%. And take a look at this breakdown. Okay, the market cap of XRP is $5 trillion. 40 banks are using XRP. The price of XRP is $485. And 99 billion XRP are circulating, so we're being conservative here. Okay, if we divided the XRP across these 40 banks, each would receive approximately 2.5 billion XRP. That is absolutely nothing, folks, and bear in mind. Whatever we have is also taken into account in this equation. Do you see how rare this asset will be when people wake up, and if we get down to 96 banks? Okay, same design. Each bank would have around 1 billion XRP, valued at $48 billion, in a $5 trillion market cap of 99 billion circulation. But it gets much better when we get to 150 banks. That's just 660 million SERP for each bank that they're going to keep, and let's expand to 300 banks. They're going to be given 330 million XRP. Do you get what I mean? Have Citibank talking about 20,000 banks and payment service providers, and in this calculation, in this breakdown of 300 banks, 99 billion SERP circulating, which accounts for what we're holding as well, which means 330 million XRP would be used by these institutions, which is nothing. So, first, you connect the banks. They are better at what they are doing today. Then they leave. I'd like to accomplish this in 100 nations, but I don't have the funds to do so. Guess what you've got? So, SERP, that's the holy grail. That is the ultimate goal that we are working for, but I believe that more widely, there will be a little more regulatory clarity in the future, which is much better. Even today was just a few years ago, and with that comes a type of big name, institutional acceptance that I believe will encourage others. They may have been on the fence in the beginning because, and to make this even more bullish, Ripple's chief of payments is Jason Sarasolis. Stablecoin tokenization cross-border D5 cat. Okay, and pay attention to what he had to mention it here days after Ryan Rugg made her Citi token remark. Clients do not want you to know them personally. Bank tokens want multi-token, multi-order liquidity to be enhanced efficiency at a time when the bank is laying off employees and restructuring massively. It's astounding just to see them. It is only a matter of time before they embrace current technologies to remain competitive. Tokenization is the future. Have a great day. And this is coming from a Ripple leader who knows what they're talking about. What's next in the pipeline? Understand that they are merely attempting to suffocate the crypto sector. Governments are trying to get retail out of it. You can't produce XRP or another Bitcoin, and I'm going to finish it. Today's video begins with a tirade about him and all the idiots out there. I believe XRP will not reach $50. Ripple had a party and spent almost $1 million on a bunch of fools, and a bunch of morons on Twitter are predicting that XRP will go to $20, $30, $40, $100. Can you imagine Ripple going out of their way to throw a party, spending over $1 million, way over $1 million to get everyone involved in their XRP community, and doing it to a bunch of uneducated people who have no idea what will happen to the right bunch of airheads, hopium-filled losers? It bothers me that people don't grasp the value of XRP or where this is going, as if they should forget everything and simply go. Back to basics. Why was Ripple XRP created? The only digital asset used on this scale. Ask yourself that question and disregard everything else. Put everything else aside. Ask yourself why the World Economic Forum designated Ripple as a technological pioneer in 2015. Tell me why Ripple is working with the World Bank, the IMF, and the World Trade Organization. The list might go on forever. When will the innovation hub just explode? That there are strolling peasants and waste of skin on the pavement bothers me. Oh, let's scrap Bitcoin daily. I got some shitcoin. People don't seem to comprehend what's about to happen, and I'm telling you, $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $100 is going to happen. Don't wait until you've made $100 to get 100% of your profits. 99% of your viewers have huge luggage. You guys have a lot of baggage. 99% of you guys will sell at 5, 10, 20, 15. It will take place. Please let me know what you think. With that said, please let me know when you plan to sell. Gentlemen and ladies, I appreciate every one of you. Please let me know what you think. What are your thoughts in the comments section? They all know that for a city or a bank in general to implement public blockchains, it will depend on regulation, in my opinion, because right now it's only permissible for us to be on a permission chain. So if regulation changes and regulators get comfortable with the public, we will go that route. But for the time being, we're staying with permission, a little while. More regulatory certainty is on the way. Began developing Ripples on the premise that crypto liquidity would one day be able to facilitate comprehensive global payments. Enormous sums of money, RippleNet was created so that clients could understand the advantages of our fiber-based network. When the market was mature enough, flip the switch to ODL, and this is exactly what happened. I think what we're constructing has you. I know it's solving a real problem, and I consider all of the tokens my recommendation to anyone who understands the utility. There will be value in the token if actual utility and real value are being supplied to a real consumer.